Welcome everyone to today's WordPress.com webinar on payments. It's a quick start session on payments. We're really glad to have you joining us today. Just a couple of very quick housekeeping notes before I introduce my colleagues. Thanks for registering. Later this week, starting tomorrow, we'll be covering blogging, WooCommerce on Thursday, and then on Friday we'll do a webinar in Espanol to help our Spanish-speaking audience get started as well. We're really looking forward to all of those. You can register for each of those at wordpress.com/webinars. You can also see videos from our past webinars, so please continue to join us. We are recording so we can share the videos, of course. We'll be using Zoom's Q&A feature to answer as many of your questions on the fly as we can during the webinar, and then we will follow up with those that we don't answer, and of course, we will save some to ask Mike at the end of today's webinar. So with that, I'm really excited to introduce two of my colleagues, Marjorie, who will be working behind the scenes to answer questions, and Mike, who will take us through today's topic of payments. Take it away, Mike.
Thanks. Let me share my screen here real quick. All right, so today we're going to go over simple payments. First of all, I am Mike. I'm a happiness engineer on WordPress.com. Basically, what I get to do is help people work on their websites every day. It's, as far as I know, it's probably the best job in the world for some web nerd like me. It's a lot of fun. I live down in Southeast Ohio, and yeah, this is one of the things I do during my day. So we're gonna just go over. I've made a little website here on the premium plan, which is something you would need to do the simple payments block, and it's basically a taco restaurant. Chef Taco sells tacos. He's got a nice little menu, and he's decided that he wants to start doing online ordering. So I've got a page here that we've made, and what we're going to do is we're just going to add payments to it so we can start having people order online. So the first thing we'll do is we'll go to the page here that we have the order set up. And simple payments works just like a block, any other block in our block editor. You add it using the standard tools. So I can basically click here. I'm going to add a block right here, and it's called simple payments. So when I add it, I'm going to basically, you have a nice little block here that you can just set up what you want to have in it. So we're going to have a taco pack that you can order. With some delicious tacos. We're going to sell that pack for $5, and we'll let people buy as many as they want. I want to put a nice little picture in here of the taco pack. And in this email address, the email address I'm going to put in here is actually going to be the one that I want to use where I would be receiving my PayPal payments. So it may or may not be the same as your WordPress.com email address, but it will be the one you have set up with PayPal. And that's really about it for setting up the simple payments. Once I do this, I can save my changes. And it's on my page. I can, if I'm in here visiting and I want to purchase something, I can pay via PayPal, or I can click on a credit card icon to pay on a credit card. It pops up. And once PayPal kind of checks me out, it lets me put in my credit card information, address, all that information, and go ahead and pay for it. You'll see it's just a regular process through PayPal. It's $5. Once I pay, a few minutes later, I'll get an email saying I've been paid through PayPal.
And hey, Mike, while we're watching PayPal, let me just make one more quick plug to our guests to use the Q&A chat box to ask us any questions. Marjorie and Mike will field some questions later on. Sorry to interrupt, Mike. Keep going.
No problem. No problem. All right. And one of the nice things is, as they say in chef world, there's one we made earlier. When you make a sale, it actually will pop up a notification in your WordPress.com account saying that you've received a payment, and to check your email. You check your email. If you've ever received any money through PayPal, you'll know what it looks like. It's pretty much the same as anything else when someone pays you through PayPal. Now, our illustrious chef also wants to give people another cool thing for people that don't want to have to go back and reorder their tacos all the time, because he's always coming up with new ones. So he's come up with a monthly taco pack. It's a new pack of tacos that comes out every month. So he wants people to be able to subscribe to that. What we have for that is we have something called recurring payments, and that works, instead of working through PayPal, it works through Stripe. And when you set it up, it'll walk you through hooking that up and signing up with Stripe and everything if you don't already have an account. First thing you want to do is set up your connection. So you'll actually go to Tools, and then you go to the Earn tab here, and you'll see something that says Collect Recurring Payments. Click on that button, and you'll have this prompt to connect to Stripe to get started. When you click it, if you don't have a Stripe account, it will pop up and ask you all this information about your business, where you are, all the information it'll need to be able to pay you. In this case, I have a Stripe account, so I'm going to just sign into that. And once you've done all that, it pops up, it connects you to the site right away. The next thing you want to do is set up your recurring payment plan. So you'll still be on the same page that it drops you in here. Click on recurring payment plans, add your new plan. And here you're going to put all the details of the plan you have. So again, we're going to do, if they order every month, we're going to give them a discount. We're going to do $4 a month. I can set it for once a month, once a year. In this case, it's going to be the monthly taco pack. You can also, this is really good if you are in a position to do a pay what you want, buy me a cup of coffee scenario, or if you want to take recurring donations. And then you can also have them sign up multiple times on the same plan. In this case, we want to give people just the 4 tacos, the once a month taco pack. So we add that plan. Once that's in there, and if you're adding this on multiple pages with the same plan, you only have to add it once. But once we do that, we can come back here to our pages, go back to the order online. And again, we're going to add a new block here. This time the block will be a recurring payments block. When I do that, it'll actually give me the option here to add the plan here if I don't have it already. Or if I've got one in there, I just click on $4 a month because that's the plan I want. And it makes a button. The button is there and it will automatically set up the link and everything like that. And I can change this text to whatever I want it to say. So in this case, I want the button to say, order now. Since it's just the button, I'm also going to come here and I'm going to center that and I'm going to add some nice text right up above it. And again, I can update that. And I've got recurring payments set up on my website. If I come right here, I can click on order now. It takes me up. It basically asks me for a credit card to pay on. I choose my card, I click pay per month, and the subscription is already set up. We also have a couple of handy tools that will help with the with managing your recurring payments. Back on that same Earn page, under recurring payments, you'll now see this is again one I did a little earlier just to show what it looks like. I've got someone who's actually signed up for a $5 a month plan that I had set up earlier. It tells them when it started, how much is paid, how much they paid total. If I want to cancel their subscription, I do it right here. I can also click here to go to the Stripe dashboard. Stripe actually has personal information, so I'm not going to show that part, but I'll show you, there'll be some links and support pages that show you what it looks like. I can refund people. I can help them with getting a refund, canceling it, things like that right from here. Also, if you happen to purchase it, if you purchase a recurring plan, this is what your customers will see. If I go here on my purchases screen under other sites, you'll see that I have bought this plan for $5 a month and it's all set up. And if I want to, I can cancel it myself and it'll handle everything for me on the back end. So everything is just kind of handled for you automatically. And there are, of course, a couple of support pages we have to help you through this. We've got a support page on just the simple payments block with a video that'll walk you through this process that we just showed, give you some more details on how everything works. You can actually do a lot of different things with it. There's also one for you on your recurring payments. It includes how to set up and connect. Shows you down here the part, excuse me, the part that I said there's what the fees are going to be for that, how to manage it, including how to cancel, how to manage within here, how to issue refunds. It gives you all the instructions you need for that, everything you need right here. And you can even give your customers, if they need to know how to manage the recurring payments from their side, we have a page to help them with that as well. And that is simple payments and the recurring payments.
Fantastic. Thank you so much, Mike. I just want to note, hey, as Mike just called out there, we've got some awesome support resources that you can always access from either inside WordPress.com or WordPress.com/support. Marjorie has been very busy answering some really, really great questions. So thanks to all of those of you who asked questions. There's some pretty feature-specific questions. There's some questions along the lines of which plans and which types of payments go together on WordPress.com. And so we have time for some questions. Marjorie, would you like to kick us off and ask Mike some questions?
Absolutely. Thanks, Jeff. So the first question I have for you, Mike, is, does Simple Payments allow checking out multiple items?
It allows you to check out multiple of the same item, but it does not have a full shopping cart or something like that where people can put many different items in and then check out all at once. For something like that, you need an e-commerce solution like WooCommerce or something like that.
Awesome. Thank you. All right. So the next question is, what about Stripe?
Regarding, did they say? So Stripe works for recurring payments, and it will be set up.
Sorry,
for simple payments. Simple payments is only done through PayPal, yeah, it's set up directly with a connection to PayPal. It's designed to work with it, so you would need a PayPal account. If you have a PayPal business account, it'll let you take the credit card numbers like you saw, but that all does work through PayPal.
Awesome. The next question is, if I were selling an ebook, can I use the simple payments option?
Absolutely. I've seen people do it. What you would do in that case is you would do the simple payments. There would be a little bit of work behind the scenes on your part, but it's not too hard to set up. What you would do is you can upload, if your ebook is in, say, PDF format, you can upload right into your media area here, the PDF file. And then when people, or if you prefer, you can keep it on your local hard drive. When people purchase it, you can then send them the link to download the book, or you can email them the PDF copy.
All right, so the next question is, if I have I'm going to rephrase this a little bit. If I have a blog, what are the options? What are my options for monetizing it?
Well, one of the ways is through simple payments or recurring payments. You can also, we have a program called Word Ads that you can use, which will actually put advertising on your website. And if you have enough traffic, you'll actually get a share of the advertising revenue that comes from those ads. And you sign up right on that Earn tab. And that Earn tab is actually a good place to just see the different ways you can earn. You can monetize. Like I said, the ad revenue is a big one, recurring payments and one-time payments. You can also share affiliate links from other sites. We have some capability built in to let you, if you can embed Amazon affiliate links, things like that. And then if you just want to get some money back for for the cost of your website, you can refer people and you get credits for any referral you send our way. And actually,
Thank you for that. Did you have a follow-up response to that,
I was
Mike?
going to say, we have an entire, because monetizing is something that people seem to want
Yeah.
to do with their website. So we have
And
an
the other
entire
thing,
page.
the other thing too is that we're actually going to be rolling out sometime in the next few weeks. So keep an eye out. I think it's going to be promoted on the Reader. We're going to be rolling out the premium content block, which is where you can pay gate or paywall certain segments of your site if you want to monetize that and charge people to see either all or some of your content. So keep an eye out on that.
It's true.
Oh yeah, here's all the different options.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so the next question is, can you set up simple payments so that it's available only for logged in users?
Yes, absolutely. You can do that one of two ways. You can make your entire website private, in which case only logged in people that you allow to see it will be able to see your site. You can also make the page that you have your simple payments on set here to be private or password protected. That's another option some people use if they don't want to add everybody to their website. You can password protect it, and then people have to have the password to be able to see the site. And with the premium, the premium block, the content block that's coming that Marjorie was talking about, you could potentially do that even right on a page.
Perfect. Okay, so the next question is, we have quite a few questions here. So,
That's fine.
Oh, this is pretty simple. Is Word Ads free?
Yes. Totally free to join, and then you just get a share when you once you get signed up and you have the ads on your site. It does take a lot of traffic to start seeing real revenue from Word Ads. You want to be bringing in the range of the thousands of views a month to start seeing the revenue really come in, but you can start it right away and start building the traffic on it and let people expect to see the ads on your site. There are some sites that just with the Word Ads program and a premium plan bring in a lot of income. So.
And I apologize, Mike, because I was focusing on the Q&A panel, but did you happen to show them the Earn tab by any chance? I don't know if you wanted, because that has some.
I did. Yeah.
Okay, great. Okay. I don't know if you mentioned the refer a friend.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay, so the next question is, do you have any recommendations for a shopping cart program? Are there any free options?
WooCommerce. Any shopping cart option is going to require our business plan because it will take a plugin. But the WooCommerce plugin is a pretty amazing piece of work. It basically, you can drop it in. It takes you through some setup steps, and then you've got a store, and then you're just adding products. And it's simple to set up initially. And then once you get it set up, it's extendable in ways that are, every time I touch it, I find all kinds of different new ways that people are making it do things. So it's pretty good. And yes, the WooCommerce plugin itself is free to download and use. And like I said, you just need if you're on WordPress.com, you need a business plan to install any of the plugins, and then you're good to go.
Yes, and if you go to wordpress.com/webinars, you'll see, if you scroll down a little bit, you'll see a video in the directory a little bit further down the page, and that's a video recording of the webinar that we did last week that covers an introduction. It has a walkthrough to WooCommerce. You can kind of get a feel for what it looks like if you don't already have it installed on your site. And it's been such a popular webinar and a popular request that I'm sure we'll be doing lots more. And I believe there's a WooCommerce one-on-one coming up in a couple of days as well. So you'll want to, if you're really interested in additional like advanced options for monetizing your site, there's no charge for these webinars, so definitely put that on your calendar.
WooCommerce will be on Thursday, so please join us
Thank
for
you.
that one as well.
Yes, thank you. All right, so Mike, can I set up shipping and handling when I sell an item?
Not through simple payments. You'll want to include your shipping and handling price within the price you charge. It really is designed, simple payments is designed to be just that simple. So it does the simple task of putting a product on your page that you can sell and someone can simply buy it. The extendable options like that, those are the ones that do take that e-commerce type package that you're looking for.
And does WordPress allow for monthly payments to WordPress as the world is suffering from coronavirus? And I believe that just refers to monthly payments
WordPress.
for plans. Yeah, for WordPress itself.
For WordPress.com. We don't, we don't. We can't currently offer those, and the main reason why is any paid plan you purchase comes with a domain name registration, and those can only be good for an entire year, so we don't have a way of separating that free domain you receive from the purchase of your plan, so we still do annual plans. We do have a 30-day no questions asked money back guarantee if you don't like it within that first 30 days. The only thing is if you do take one of those free domain names and then you cancel it with the domain name intact, then we subtract that domain that you then get to keep and use wherever you like. But yeah, we have it. Other than that, you can, within 30 days, you can get the money back and try it out that way. But yeah.
Right,
and I
so
think we do have for attending this, right, Marjorie, they get a discount for that also, right?
yes, attendees
Okay.
do get a discount, and you'll get the discount code in the follow-up email that we'll be sending out later today. All right, so we have from Greg, we have a bed and breakfast. What would you recommend for handling payments with bookings?
Handling payments with bookings, I would recommend checking out the WooCommerce webinar. There is an extension called Bookings within it that can actually be used. It's designed to be used for booking things like this. And there's even another one that is designed for hotel type reservations like you do at a bed and breakfast.
Next question. It's a little bit long. So Kieran says, I have been using Blogger for 10 years, but I find that the revenue from Google Ads is minimal despite having a good deal of traffic. Is Word Ads much different from Google Ads in this respect? And in parentheses, I've had my own WordPress site for 5 years and I'm very happy with it, but I don't update it or use it enough. The pandemic is forcing me to review my business model.
That makes sense. A lot of people are dusting off their blogs right now, which is I guess a good thing that's come out of this bad thing. I don't know how bloggers and Google how they work with the Google Ads model. It may be similar. We do. It's counted. It's not per click. It's actually per ad impression. So every ad that's displayed on your site, there's a tick in your revenue. It is very small initially, and what happens is it's actually there are multiple advertisers that basically bid on ad placement. And if you have a site that's really popular, looks really good, things that people will like, then they're more likely to be bidding on your site, and you may see more ads and you may see more revenue come out of it. Because they're bidding competitively, it's not a set price per, it's just whatever people get, but you will get something per click. And again, it does take high traffic, but like I said, I see regularly people with, a few thousand hits a month bringing in a small amount of income. And then of course, as it goes up from there, I've seen sites that bring in the thousands per month of income when they have very high traffic sites.
And the next question is there a maximum number of items you can have on simple payments?
No, not that I'm aware of. There's no You can put as many as you can fit on your page or on your site.
All right. So regarding Harriet was the one who had asked the question about the ebook earlier. So
Okay.
she wanted to know, can we actually create the ebook on WordPress.com?
Yes. There are ways to do that. As a matter of fact, there's an entire support page about making a book, making a book out of your blog, which is really interesting. There are people that have kind of done it on both ways. They've done a bunch of blogging and then decide they want to make a book out of it. And there's also people that just start with a book. They links to the individual chapters in their book, and then people come to their site to do it. And if you set your site as private, so people have to actually get an account to get in, and then you have them pay to get in, you can definitely do that. And those people that made the books, there's even services out there that you can, and I've never used it because I've never finished a book, but you can basically give your blog's address and it will go in and make your blog into an ebook. And I believe there's one that will even let you publish that book as a physical book.
Awesome questions. I want to suggest maybe we do one more question, then we bring it home. These have been fantastic so far. There's a whole bunch answered already. And if you have any remaining favorites, Marjorie, fire away, or we can wrap it up.
Yeah, I have one more question. Here's an easy one. Are Stripe and PayPal the only options for when you're setting up simple and recurring payments?
Yes, for simple payments, it's only PayPal. For recurring payments, it's only Stripe. These were set up through those companies so that we could do it with them. So those are the only ways to set those up. Again, if you go to an e-commerce solution like WooCommerce or something like that, you can set up. There's a whole lot of options then to set up.
Yeah.
So.
And for those questions that we didn't get to during this session, we will be following up with all the questions, including the ones that have been answered. And just so keep an eye out for the email that you'll be getting in later today or first thing tomorrow, because it will have a link to the recording and the Q&A.
Yes, absolutely. And I just want to say Amanda and Tara and others would echo my thanks to Mike. I've lost my Zoom screen if you see my eyeballs jumping out. There we are. Amanda, Tara, and others, and myself included, just want to send out a huge thanks to Mike and to Marjorie. We answered a ton of questions. Great demo from Mike. Again, we'll follow up with any remaining unanswered questions. You'll also receive, as Marjorie just mentioned, an email later on that includes both the recording for today, a survey, and a discount code for those of you who watched live with us today. Mike, really early in my day over here, but I'm thinking about Taco Tuesday already, and I think the taco pack is a tremendous, tremendous value. So thanks for getting me thinking about dinner tonight. And
No
once
problem.
again, yeah, thank you, Mike, so much. Great work. And on behalf of the WordPress.com team, thank you everyone for joining us, and we look forward to seeing you in the coming days. Once again, check out WordPress.com/webinars to find our upcoming events on WooCommerce and blogging tomorrow and other topics ahead. So thanks, everyone. Have a fantastic day.